Hey, hello friends. Welcome to my channel SAP SD and ABAP League support. Okay, today we'll discuss about SQVI report. So in this report, we will see how to retrieve the TR information for the configuration changes. Okay, so for example, I have created customized, custom sales document type ZOR. Okay, so what I will do, I will input ZOR here and I will specify the table name as TVAK. I will add star ZOR and I will specify sales document type as TVAK. Okay, this is the database table which will be used to store all the sales document type controls. So if I execute, so if I execute, I am getting this tier SA2K900332. So in this tier only, this sales document type has been defined. Similar way, if I want to see that some plant information like the plant table is T001W. For example, I will take the plant as 1033. So you can see the same plant in T001W table also. You see the same plant 1033. If I execute, I can see that information about this particular plant details like the table name and the plant. So whenever changes taken place on this plant, that point of time tr will be saved, right, those information. So we can see this information here, right? So yesterday we discussed about SC03 T code where we can get the list of tr relevant to SPRO IMG activity path or for function modules like smart forms, anything we can get the tr. That is fine, but if I want to retrieve the data specific to plant level, particular plant only. So for example, if I don't give the plant here and simply execute, I will get n number of TRs relevant to this table because so many plants are there in the system, and if it will show or display all the TRs relevant to that plant, all the plants. But I don't want like that. I want specifically these plant changes only. That is 1033. Okay, similar way, I want to get TVAK, right? So I want to get TVAK changes and a list of TRs for that. I can execute, and if I want to go with TVCPA, it's a copy control table. Okay, let me show you the table also here for your reference. See, TVCPA is the sales document type copy controls, and you see several configurations are available here. So ZOR is the sales document type, and AF is the one more sales document type, and MAP is the item category. So if we execute simply by mentioning the table, we are getting a lot of entries here. So if you are looking for a particular entry, for example, I'm looking for this combination, I'll go here. So I will execute, or else what I will do, suppose I am looking for the changes happened for the combination of ZOR and AG. So what I can do, I will add star and I will execute. See, now I will get that information relevant to this only, this copy controls. I'm not getting other copy control data. I'm specifically mentioned that I need this combination only. ZOR and AG only I require the combination. And if I add the star and execute, it is showing that these combination exist for which how many item category level, right? So like this, any configuration changes, if you want to get the TR details, this is the report that we can use. Okay, now I will show you how to develop this report from scratch. Okay, I will go to SQVI now. Okay, let me open one more window. SQVI. So I will create one more mm, query. Okay, click create. So here we are going to use three tables. Okay, one is E071K. So in E071K table, this is the table E071K. So in this table, we can see the key values stored in the TR for particular object. Okay, so this E071K table will be applicable for the key values only. Most of the times, this will be applicable to the customizing request only. I mean the custom tiers, not the workbench tier. Most of the times. So in E071K table, we can see that for the table, so what combinations the entry has been saved in this tier. It is saying here is that for G2 F2 combination, item category is ADP1. So this combination entry has been saved to this tier, right? So this is the use of this E071K table. The next table that we are going to use is that cust ACT object. Okay, so in this table, for example, if I give the T code as a VTAF, VTAF means billing documented to sales document copy controls. So in a cus ACT object table, we can see the, if you give the T code, I will get that object for that T code and sub object and the description of that particular object. And you see IMG activity also you can see here. And if I go back and give that T code as Vivo V8. So if you know these objects for View V8, we have this object. If you know this object, you can directly go to the table E071 and get the list of TRs. That's also one of the way. Or else in E071K also we can get the list of TRs for this object. You can try in both ways. That is the use of this table cust ATCO obj object. T code, the table object, the sub object, description, IMG path, everything we can get here. Similar way, one more table is that cus underscore ACT OBJT. This is the third table. So in this table, we can see the language wise data. So for example, if I give over V8, you see in okay, let me open that in another window. So if I give Vivo V8 in a CUS ACT object table, sorry, T code is Vivo V8, right? So I'm getting the different information about this IMG activity and the sub object as well. And I can see the different activities for every EMG activity. There is a meaning for that, right? That I can see here. And coming to this other table, cus underscore ACT OBT table. So here we can see the entries for language wise. You understood, right? So this is a kind of translation table. For every language, see BS02, BS02, we have this in Germany and English. Like this, we can see in this table with different language versions. So in SQVI we are going to use these three tables and develop the query now. So give the title for that query, and in the data source mention as table join. Now click OK. Here you see insert table. Click this insert table, add the table E071K, and again insert table. This time add CUS ACT Again add one more table CUS ACT. So as these two are using the same primary keys, that's why the mapping done automatically. And coming to E071K to this cus ACT object, the mapping we should do manually because there is no primary key matching here, right? That's why. So the matching, the connectivity between E071K and cus ACT object is that this one only, the last one is activity. This is mapping with the first field. These two fields are referring to the uh, same meaning. That's both are referring to IMG activity only. So now I made that connection relationship between all these three tables. Click go back now. So now I need to select the selection screen as well as the ALV output data. So here you can see the list fields nothing but that result. So when you execute the report, you see some data, right? Okay, let me execute this one so you will understand that what I'm trying to say. Okay, it is loading. Okay, so this is nothing but selection field. So we should select the selection field from all the three tables, whichever we need. Either we can select it from the one table or from three tables. Okay, and if I execute this one, I will get some result. This is list field. So we should select list field and select and move it to left side. Whichever field we want, we can move it. This one, and I can select this. Click OK. This is the output fields. List field means output fields. This is one way. Another way is doing that in here. So here we have three tables, right? So we can select which is in the output screen should apply, which should display in the selection screen. So I will select these things, and output also I will select this from the same table, and let me go to the second table. In the second table I will take this IMG activity and the T code. Fine. So in the fourth table also I will select the object name and object type. So list fields the result field, selection field the input field. That's it. Now mapping is done, and we have decided which field should appear in the selection screen, which field should appear in the result screen. Now I will save this. I've saved it. Now if I execute, so when I execute, that report is getting prepared in the backend. Okay, now I got this table name. I can execute now. See, I'm getting all the data relevant to the table. Okay, so like this, you can also develop the query like this by using these three tables, that is E071K, cus ACTO BJ, cus ACTO BT. With help of these three tables, we can develop one query and we can look for that customizing TR relevant to particular object changes like a particular plant changes, particular sales document type changes relevant TR. Like this, specifically, you can retrieve the TR. Okay, friends, that's it from this video. Hope it will be very helpful to you guys. We can catch up in the next video. Thank you. Bye for now.